Hey everyone, welcome to my book channel, busybooks101. My name is Hannah and I'm 14. Now this is my first video on this channel, but I have done other book videos before. Now I'm going to try not to ramble on in my videos on this channel because it's really difficult to edit. Now once I do find a good editing system or I do get enough money to buy a new camera, then I will start editing and hopefully have better quality videos. But till then, I hope you can bear with me and enjoy my videos. This is just going to be a quick intro, and then I want to do a Divergent review. Divergent by Veronica Roth. I absolutely love this book. But first I just want to put out a few things about what I read and stuff and my channel and what's going to be on it. So yes, I am 14, but I'm looking for tweens, teens to watch my videos, and I'm looking for tweens, teens, adults, whoever. I really want to watch your videos as well, so if you have a channel, comment down below, give me the link, or just say, hey, I have a channel, check it out. And I will most definitely check it out, because I know I love watching book videos. That's why I created my own channel. Now I did have a channel before, but it was kind of all jumbled with a whole bunch of different videos, so I figured I'd just make a plain, straight book channel. However, I might mention a few writing things here and there because I am a writer. I passionately write. I am a passion writer. I write with passion, and I love writing. So I might mention it here or there, talk about Writer's Cafe. So you should be expecting that, but mostly books, and I might make a video every once in a while on writing. However, this whole channel will be book reviews, book hauls, library, book collection, all that, bookshelf tour, what do you call it, stuff like that, book hauls, like I said, vlogs on books, and all that. So that's what I'm going to be doing on this channel. And I wanted to start off with a review and then do a bookshelf tour because I actually don't have that many books on my shelf to show you, and most of them are like littler books. So I didn't really want to show you them yet. I wanted to do a review until I got a few other books. So after I do this review, I'm probably going to do December TBR and the new book that I just bought. Yes, I just bought a new book and I'm so happy about it. So that's that. I also want to mention that I personally do not like, nor am I allowed to read, books that have to do with a certain genre, and I will tell you that genre in a minute, but I just want to explain something to you. I know a lot of people can be judgmental, and I just want to ask you that you respect this because it is part of not part of my religion, but it's part of my beliefs, part of my family's views, and I really want you to try your best to respect that and still be able to enjoy my videos knowing that reason, that genre I don't read. Now, just because I don't read it doesn't mean I don't read other good books, because I do read other good books, and I do read things along that line, but not really. So I want you to just bear with me, and yeah. So the genre I cannot read because of my religious... Someone knocking on my door? Sorry. Because of my religious beliefs is like Harry Potter stuff, Aragon, like I can't read stuff like that. Anything with magic, Harry Potter, spells, potions, voodoo, stuff like that, witches, wizards, stuff along that line, demons, demonic stuff. I cannot read that. And not only am I not allowed to, it really doesn't interest me anyway. That's just my personality. It's like some people aren't interested in beach reads, or some people aren't interested in nonfiction. Well, that's something I'm not interested in. So I would like you to respect that. And if you could, that would be great. Now on to the Divergent review. Now this is going to be a longer video because I kind of rambled at the beginning. But this is Divergent by Veronica Roth. And I give this a 5 out of 5 rating. It was so amazing. Like, go pick it up now. After I give you the review, I'm just going to basically tell you what it's about and who it revolves around and give you my favorite characters. And then I'm going to give my opinions on certain events. So this might be like a 15 minute video. So if you don't feel like watching that long of a video, you can click out or fast forward through things you don't want to hear. And I'm sorry about the long video. Alright, Divergent basically revolves around 5 factions. Abnegation, Dauntless, Amity, Candor, and Erudite. And each 5 faction, people are divided up and put into a faction. They're born into a faction, and each faction has a belief on why society broke down. So society broke down, and this revolves around the city Chicago City. Around there, it like revolves around in Chicago, and society is broken down and government's taken over, and that's that. Now, it revolves around the main character, Beatrice Pryor, and she is born into abnegation. And it just talks about her initiation through the whole book, but this book is full chockloads of information and action. It's like every page there is somewhat of action. Maybe you skip a few pages, but that's it. This is like a really good book. So, I will tell you what each faction is. Now, abnegation, which Beatrice Pryor was born into, are the selfless. They are selfless. They don't care about themselves. Well, they do, but they care only about others, and they believe society broke down because people were too selfish and greedy and all that. Dauntless, the brave, they are brave, they have tons of courage, and they believe, obviously, society broke down because people were too cowardice and scared and didn't stand up for themselves. Then there's Amity. Amity the peaceful. Amity the peaceful believes that society broke down because people were too at ease, or weren't at ease, and just too tense and weren't at peace. So that's that. And then Candor, which is the honest, believes that obviously society broke down because people were deceiving and lying and cheating, and that's why society broke down. That's what they believe. Then it revolves around the last one, which is Erudite, and they talk more about Erudite in the end of the book. So if you are more interested in the intelligent, just know that they talk a little bit throughout it, but mostly like middle to end. Erudite the intelligent believe that society broke down because people weren't smart. They didn't have any smarts. They weren't intelligent enough. So those are all the beliefs. Now, every so often, or there's a certain time period where all 16-year-olds, they have an aptitude test to determine what faction they belong in, and then they have a choosing ceremony. And at the choosing ceremony, they determine what faction they're going to live in for the rest of their life. And this talks about Beatrice's choice, and her name does change, but I don't really want to give that away because it's kind of a spoiler. I might give away a little bit about saying, yeah, I'll tell you when spoilers are coming. So it revolves around Beatrice, and she was born into abnegation, and it talks about her initiation, and that is that. Also, each faction has their own like headquarters where they have rules and stuff, and everybody lives, and yeah. Okay, now what I'm going to talk about, I want to talk about my favorite characters. Now, by talking about my favorite characters, I will be giving a lot of spoilers away. So you can either just stop this video, like it, and favorite so that you can come back to it later. Go read Divergent, and then come back and you can hear my opinions on the characters. Okay? So spoilers starting now. Oh my gosh. I loved Tobias. I loved 4 from Divergent. Oh, I loved him. He was so beyond sweet. Like,
so beyond.
Go away! I gotta be quiet. I gotta whisper now. Because people, okay, he was really sweet. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, he was so sweet. Like, the romance between him and Triss, I was kind of surprised at her decision. I really thought she was going to pick abnegation for some reason. I don't know. But then it wouldn't be interesting. But she picked Dauntless, which I was kind of surprised about. And then her and Tobias, and that is so sweet. That was so cute. Like, I love that. That was perfect for the book. Perfect. It was really sweet. It was like a love story and action all put together. I was really surprised with Tobias. Oh my gosh, I love him. Favorite character ever out of this whole book. Probably Tobias and Eric. Eric was really mean, but I liked his character. He was so well described. I could see him, I could just see him in the movie. It was just amazing. It was amazing. Like, if I were watching the movie right now, like, when I was reading it, it would have been like, oh my gosh. And I was surprised by a lot. I really did like how they kind of led up to Divergent and gave you hints that he was Divergent, and I really liked that. That was very clever of Veronica to write. Also, I was surprised when I found out Marcus Eaton was Tobias's father. Like, oh my gosh. But I found that out, and I was just like, I was so shocked. I don't know why. And then when they went through Fear landscape, that was amazing also. Ow. Whoops. Oh, well. Anyway, I don't want to make this video any longer. I just want you to know that I really love this book. I was surprised about Triss's theory about the gate that surrounds the city, thinking that we're being locked in, and then it talks way more about that in the second book. So if you haven't read the second book, go get it. I'm in the middle of it, and I am loving it. It's right over there on my bed. Of course, I don't have it. But this is an amazing book. If you haven't read it, go check it out. And I will see you later. Bye.